Welcome back to the Caribou Media Outdoors podcast. With me tonight is Julian, Simard, and Misha, Koroscil. Repeat guests. What's going on, fellas?
Not too much, man.
Getting ready for season.
Yes.
Yep.
We're going in that vein. We're going to talk about all things releases because some of us have a problem.
And there's no better time to change it up than a week before the season starts.
Well, yeah.
Gotta make things interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it doesn't help when your friend lets you shoot his hinge and then all of a sudden you can't stop thinking about it. Like it's a girl you just met and you just went on a date and you just want to see her again, right? But except you got to buy her.
I apologize for
not
introducing you to.
We're dating. It's going well.
Yeah.
Well, I think you said you all have a list. Why don't I'll just get the ball rolling. I'll talk about a couple of things just to let you know where I got started. I started off with this thing, which most people do. This is a True Fire. I don't even know what it's called. It's got a caliper on it, which I don't recommend. So if you are not punching this thing, hey, there you go.
We're matching. True Fire, baby.
Okay, so for me, when I got into this lovely sport of archery, I dealt with the trigger the same way I do with a gun. I was always taught slow trigger pull, right? So that's what I did on here. And all this does is destroy your D-loop. Did you have the same problem?
No, I've never had that problem. Mind you,
No?
like I bet you I would now maybe with the D-loop that I use because I'm using 23 now.
Maybe it was the material, but yeah, just the slow opening would just rip.
We're gonna start off with a tangent right away.
I had that.
What do you remember? What kind of D-loop material you were using?
No, because it was right from the shop. I had no idea.
Okay,
this is
because I've got a buddy that's used the double colored one. It's like a black and a green or a black and a yellow.
Okay.
It's BCY, but it's double colored, and I find it frays so much faster than just a solid strand.
That's interesting because when I went down the line a couple to the, so I was getting ahead of myself here.
Yeah.
So after that,
let's get back into it. Sorry.
After that, you started watching all these videos of people saying, "Oh, I switched to a thumb button and my accuracy got so much better." In came the Carter Wise Choice. So I love this thing. I still like this thing. It's great, but it doesn't have, at least this one. This is the older one. They came out with a newer one, I think, last year. This doesn't have the adjustment that the newer one has and that a lot of the other buttons have. But it's still fantastic. Still works really well. The one I went to after this was the Scott Apex Core, which had a hook. So I found that destroyed. Now, again, don't know if it was the release or if it was the material, because now I was putting my bows together myself and I bought BCY, whatever D-loop material it was called, and I punched myself right in the mouth one day. Like, you'd start to see a little bit of a fray, but not like, oh, it's like maybe a couple, like a strand or two, but it wasn't to the level where like, oh my God, that's going to break. Sure enough, that's all it took. So I wasn't sure if it was the hook or if it was like, maybe there was a rough spot on it, or maybe it was just the material. I don't know, but they're all different in their own way. Did you have any issues with that with yours?
No, I've actually never really, like, mind you, I mess around with my bows so much. Like, it's rare that my D-loop stays on for more than, I don't know, like maybe a month or two.
Okay.
But I've never actually had a D-loop get chewed up. I've seen my buddies get chewed up. One of them was shooting a UV button, and it was that double colored stuff, and it just went through it like nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is the material, because I think somebody said if you're using, what is it, 23, go to 24. I can't remember.
So the 23's got that like Spectra coating or whatever on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it's a lot more like slick. than grippy. Like the
Okay.
24 is very stiff, and people switched over to the 23, I think, because it's more flexible. So if you're anchoring hard, turning your hand up, it can be better.
Okay.
That's the reason that I went to it. Like Chris Perkins told one of the guys at the range, like one of the guys at the range brought his bow over to Perkins' place, and he was like, "Oh man!" Like right away, he just chopped his D loop off. He's like, "You don't want this 24 stuff. You want 23." Which
Okay. Maybe I have it backwards then.
I would lean away from 23 with a caliper style because it's a little bit smaller, and it kind of scares me of like popping out, kind of like if you have like not a perfectly tight, I don't know, I don't want to say tight clam, but it's I think that could be a problem. But
Okay. All right. Yeah. So then after that, I went to for a brief period, the Evolution Shadow. So this one is only in a medium. I don't know if they're going to change that. Still comfortable. I can still shoot it, but I found that I was always kind of reaching for. I was never really finding the right spot for me on the barrel. And then when I switched to, they have like a center line. You can take this off and get one that goes right down just like that. There you go.
yeah.
It was even worse. It made sense, but you couldn't really adjust it. So if the release was too small, you were just out of luck at that point.
Yeah.
I still like it, but
I like that one.
Yeah, you play with it.
Yeah, you brought the one with the thumb or the button right on the middle.
Yeah,
and I love that one personally.
Did it fit your hand pretty good?
Oh yeah. I don't have overtly large hands. Like I use the UV in medium, and I've tried the large, and it's a bit too much for me.
Okay.
But that shadow fits like a glove.
Oh, so when's your birthday?
In June.
Okay. Okay, so then for me after that, I jumped to after playing around with Misha's UltraView Hinge 2, I thought I'd jump into the Hinge world, and I bought this Stan Lynx, which is great. It's very much the standardized Hinge from what I understand. The reason why I went with this is because I'm already shooting the Onyx clicker, so the profile is the same for it in your hand. So I thought, okay, I already like that. I'm already comfortable with that. Now all I got to get used to is the way of manipulating the hinge. What I didn't like was the noise it makes. So if you're going to go hunting with this, that can be a problem. You have to manually reset the hook every time. And also, just like most hinges, you have to apply more pressure on your first and second finger when you're drawing back. Otherwise, you will prematurely shoot or punch yourself in the face. Which I immediately noticed was not the case with the UltraView when I shot that. So that's why while I was playing with this, I was thinking about somebody else in my head, right? I was thinking about this one. So I couldn't stop. And then I had to pick this up, which has been like phenomenal. And I don't have any other UltraView anything. Like this is the first UltraView product I've ever picked up. Perfectly fits in my hand. I did go with the large because I do have pretty big hands. But just like the fact that they measured this in like 150, 200 people's hands to get the right fit. I like that there's a magnet that helps reset it. It's got the micro adjust for the 2 moons. It's amazing. I don't know how they're gonna. I can only assume that they're gonna do a 3 because they had a first one. Now this is a 2. I can only assume that there's a 3 in the works. I don't know. I'm not connected to UltraView, but I don't know what they would change with this. I don't know what you think, Misha. You've had the most experience with it.
I have no complaints.
Yeah.
I really don't know what they would change. I know going from the first Hinge generation that they made to the second one, they added the magnet so it doesn't, it doesn't
Right.
unwrap, which is a big thing. They changed the design like a little bit, like it fits the hand a little bit better. They did a bit more machining to it. I don't know. I think the weight's the same.
Okay.
And they added the click to it, which is big.
Adjustable too, because I think the
Yeah.
old one did come with a click, but it wasn't. You were stuck with like a 14 thou or a 10 thou click, and that's all you could get.
Yeah, like
Right.
you could get the click with it, but you wouldn't adjust. But this one's like fully adjustable. If you want to click out, you just you make sure that the click moon is lower than the release moon.
Just make it colder. Yeah.
And like you can make it as hot, as cold as you want, which is huge.
It's
the
wild.
only thing that I will say that I am more impressed with your links is the amount of accessories that came with it.
Yes. So I did mention that. I just did a video about both of these. You open up the UltraView package and you get your release and a really long Allen wrench, and that's it. Nothing else. You want this little thumb peg? $30. Right? They have accessories, they are available, but they're all separate.
Yep. Same
with the 4-finger adjustment. You open up the links package and it's got absolutely everything and more than what you would ever really want. Like it's even got 2 post lengths. Like if you want a longer post on it, no problem, right there. If you want to take the thumb peg off altogether and put this little piece on to make it look a little more flush, you can do that. If you want the bigger thumb thing, it's there. There's another moon in here, 2 Allen wrenches, and then you get the 4th finger attachment. So it's like they basically give you everything you need to set it up perfectly.
Yeah.
To your
and
liking.
that all came with it. And how much did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking?
So the links was $284,
right,
which is significantly cheaper than most.
And the button or the Hinge 2 was
the Hinge 2 is $350.
Yeah, and that doesn't include the thumb peg.
Right, and that's for the aluminum. The stainless one is, I think, about $50 or $70 more than that.
Yeah.
Mish, do you use the thumb peg with your UltraView 2 or no?
I do. Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I tried it originally without it, and I just couldn't. It was more so when I was drawing back. I like to have my thumb on it when I draw back.
Yep.
Yeah. I found
it without it just felt weird. I do have the original hunting bracket where it has that. I don't have it on here or beside me, but instead of the thumb peg, it's like a plate, and then it comes back and it's got that bump out for the lanyard. So it's before the new ones where you just replace the finger.
It just gives you a lanyard attachment.
Yeah, the new one is just basically like you can change the finger to have a lanyard on it. Yeah. But like, I like the old one better.
Yeah, I thought that thing was cool.
Yeah. I was surprised when they changed that because like I love the way that it sort of adds an extra brace in my hand. So which I originally would shoot with the hunting bracket on, with the 4-finger, but then I decided to get rid of it because I started shooting it without it, with just a 3-finger, and I shot better. But it's definitely more comfortable with the hunting bracket.
Yeah, I find the more and more I shoot it, I do use the peg like to draw it, and then I immediately take it off, and I just go through like that.
Yeah, I used an UltraView, like the Hinge 2. I actually wore it out. Like there's no more click on it. Like the moon's just gone.
Jesus.
Yeah, I shot this thing for probably like a year and a half, 2 years exclusively. Hunted with it, did everything with it. No thumb peg. And I think that's why I like this Evolution inline barrel so much, because when I would draw back, I would put my thumb on this little peg
Ah,
and just
yep,
go into it.
that makes sense.
So it's very close to that. Like my hand's almost touching the release, and it's just like. And even when I shot the Ibex hinge, all like after tack, I started shooting this, and I haven't put it down until I got the shadow. Trying to switch it up. I've used a hinge for the last like 3-4 years now. I kind of skipped the thumb button step. Like I did get a knock to it for a while, but I went from the True Fire
Yep.
to a Carter's 2 Moons and started
Okay.
shooting the hinge, and just the hinge don't lie. I always say the hinge don't lie. Like people are like, why do you use the hinge for hunting? What if you have to get the shot off? And I'm like, well, should I be getting that shot off if I have to punch the shot?
Yeah.
Like,
It keeps
the
you honest.
When
Yeah.
my hinge groups are like super tight compared to a button or an index, well, like accuracy kills.
And that was instantly, like, I don't know. I thought I was pretty good with a thumb button for most of the time. And then I picked up the hinge and everything just went like even smaller. And I was like, whoa, all right. Now it makes sense why so many people use these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I had Trail Kreitzer on here from Go Hunt, he said the exact same thing as you just did. He hunts with a hinge. He uses the one Perkins came up with,
executive.
the executive.
True ball
And
executive.
he said that he won't, if he can't get the shot off in time, then he shouldn't have been trying to make it in the first place.
Yep.
So
it's crazy though, like shooting a hinge for that long. Last year I bought my old man, because I bought my old man a bow for Christmas, and I didn't want him shooting an index. He grew up in the military and stuff. Like he knows how to squeeze a shot off properly.
mm-hmm.
And I got him a UV button. And before I gave it to him, I took it to the indoor range we have here. What we had here just shut down recently, but I took it to the indoor range. And I remember I was listening to a Tim Gillingham podcast, and that guy punches hard, like Mike Tyson punch, and command shoots, I should say, because I don't know. I don't want him to. He doesn't know me, but I don't want to get any hate mail from him. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the range tonight and just punch and see how I can do like a Vegas face. I've shot a hinge for so long that I can't punch. You give me $100 to punch a shot, and I can't. Like it's just like it's ingrained in my head now, and like it's almost a problem because I can't make it go off if I'm right in the middle. But at the same time, should I? Like, and a lot of guys at the range keep telling me, they're like, that's great. Like, that's good that you can't command shoot. But caught a couple 8s and 5s this year because of it. So
oh, we've all done it. Like it's I've even practiced that way at times, thinking, well, what happens if I have to get a shot off quick? Bam, right? And there's some times where I do that. I'm like, I don't know what everybody's talking about. I'm looking pretty good down there with, but then it's not a guarantee, right?
Yeah.
So it's not a road you should really venture down.
No. Yeah, like we have.
You don't want to form habits.
No, exactly. We have an expression at work. No, at the range. There's one lad there, Anthony, and he'll be like shooting great. Like the guy shoots amazing. This was his first year shooting 3D, and like crushes me most times we're shooting. But he'll have like say 1 out of 20 shots where he just like duffs it, like gets a 5 or something, and he just turns to me. And he's like, I stroked out. He's like, I stroked out, man. He's like, I was on it, and I went, bang, and it just went south. And it's gonna happen regardless the way you're shooting. It's not a perfect game, but
no,
like the hinge don't lie.
No,
and I'm trying to prove that wrong. I'm trying to prove that wrong now, and it's shooting good.
So from shooting your Hinge 2 for so long, and then shooting that Ibex, how would you describe the difference between the two? Because mechanically they work differently. Does that not? Because isn't it the handle that moves?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Point of impact didn't change. So the reason I was always fighting with my hinges and buttons before, like I had a 2 moons and a knock to it. Those two, like a 2 moons is basically a silverback. No, a 2 moons is basically a 2 smooth with 3 fingers. It's the Carter's, like that Carter's Wise choice you just showed me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as that, but a hinge.
Okay.
And I was always like, okay, yeah, well, like people preach that the thumb button and the hinge hits the same if they're the same release kind of deal. Like if this same shape in your hand.
Yeah.
And same way that the string comes off. And I always fought like left impacts with, like if my bow was tuned to a hinge and I shot my knock to it, I would impact left by like 2 inches at 20 yards and 4 inches at 40 yards, and it would just multiply. 6 inches at 60 yards. Like it was nuts. And one day, I think it was last year when I had that Ultra View button from my old man, because I see people do it all the time, and I think it's part of the way that I shoot maybe. And I was shooting through paper here one day, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to try this button and see like if it's my eye, if it's the way I anchor, or if it's just changing the entire tune of the bow. And I shot a bullet hole with my hinge, and with my UV button, shot like a 3/4 inch tear, like point left, knock right. And I was like, ooh, like that's not good, because if I would have gone hunting quick things, I would have been like, okay, I need to move my sight a little bit to the left to fight that. And then if I go throw a big big fixed blade broadhead on, well, that's gone. Yeah, like that's bad. And I fought it forever, and that's why. So if I shot, so I had a silverback as well, like the back tension. The back tension. People call hinges back tensions. In my opinion, back tension is the way you're shooting. So technically, the silverback was a resistance release, and my silverback and my hinge hit the same spot, same tune, everything was good. As soon as I grabbed the button, index, same way. Yep. That's for me. Chris B, he can take whatever he wants and hit a 300 if he wants, but you know, like it's strange. Like I never understood it, and finally this Ibex and Shadow, I had to move my sight the slightest bit to the left, but like I could turn my screen over. The paper don't lie, and there's 2 bullet holes right here. Yeah. I just did them before starting this, and because I wanted to make sure I wasn't.
Now it makes me want to do another go shoot through paper now and see how it is with the. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, if you're hitting the same spot
like for each hinge.
Right. Hey, what's that story, Misha?
So I wonder what the difference is for like each hinge release that you have, Josh. Like a tear.
Oh.
So for me personally, because I just shot these 4 releases. So I got a True Fire Sear.
Which one came first?
Hinge.
Let's go into your history here.
All right.
You had the True Fire.
Okay. Had the True Fire Index. Then I jumped to the Carter's 2 Moons. I got it on Kijiji or whatever. Shot it for a while. Loved it. I shot it at TAC my first year. I went and loved it. And then I had the Knock to it. Liked it, but I had that left impact thing. So I shot it for a while. I tuned my bow for it. Shot it for a while. Shot my first deer with it. And then one day, I think it was the sear, they said, inside the mechanism that got a burr on it or something like that. And I would draw it back without my thumb on the barrel, and it would prematurely let go every other 50 shots. So they have a great warranty, and I sent it in, they fixed it. And when I got it back, I was like, listen, like, I don't want to, I cut myself in the face one day doing it. Like when you punch yourself in the face.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah.
There's no punch in the face like your own punch to the face. Like,
oh, yeah.
And what had happened to me was the like the full enclosure on the index had caught me, like the metal caught me right on the cheekbone. Oof. So that wasn't very nice. So after that, I got the silverback, and like I still have pictures of those groups. Like they were like splitting arrows. That was crazy.
Really?
Like it was really good. But one of the issues I had with that one, I bought it used. Most of my releases that I buy are used. The silverback, when I got it, I think it had dried out. Like they put a little bit of oil inside the mechanism. So my first shot, I would use my bow scale to kind of determine how heavy the pressure was. So the first shot I would take, let's say it went off at 15 pounds. Once the safety was off. 15 pounds. Next shot, 16.5. Next shot, 17.5. Next shot, and climb and climb and climb and climb and climb. So I would go to the range and I'm like, oh, I must be getting tired and I can't make my shot go off. But it was actually inside the mechanism that was just dried out and it wasn't slipping off properly. So I had some Lucas gun oil from one of my guns and I just dropped a drop in there and it fixed it. Like it shot great after that. It was consistent 15, 15, 15, 15, which was awesome. It's a great training aid. I wish I still had it because for someone that's used to punching the trigger and they can't wrap their mind around it, like just pulling through the shot and like trusting the float when you don't have a button to make it go off or a hinge motion to make it go off, it's a great training aid. After the silverback, I got my UV Hinge 2. I traded my Nock to it for it, actually. Traded my Nock to it for it. I love that release. Like I used it forever. I used it up until it wore out, and I'm really bummed that it wore out. I bought it used, so it's kind of hard to get warranty for it because every time I go do the warranty form, it's like, "Where'd you buy it from?" And I'm like,
"Some guy,
some guy from Montana."
Don't worry about it. That's right.
So one thing I really liked about the TrueFire Sear, which is the hinge release that I got, I traded a Carter's Chocolate Addiction for it. That was another thumb button I had. Didn't really like that one. Really loud, really springy. Whenever you would hit the button, you would hear it go, like it would echo through the body, ping, and it would ring for a while. So I traded. This is I would say this is the most underrated hinge release on the market to this day. So I have sweaty hands, and when I got this release, I traded it for that chocolate release, and it was gloss black. Felt like a brass release. It's heavy. And I'm like, what? And I ended up doing some research, and I found out that it was brass, but they painted black, like gloss black. So it was always slipping out of my hands. I was trying to put grip tape on it. Grip tape wasn't sticking. So I took it apart, brought it to work, sandblasted it. Now it's got that like pitted feel to it, kind of like it. And when I hold them together, this was my backup release. So with the UltraView button, the hooks
they're almost the same.
Right in line.
Yeah.
So the only downfall with this release is you only have 4 click settings.
Okay.
So you have, it's kind of like a star shape in here. You can rotate this. So you've got no click, fast click, medium click, and slow click. So I always ran it on the fast click, wore it out. This is the release I was shooting with you two at Total Archery Challenge. This year.
I thought you were going to say you shot it so much you wore the paint off of it.
No. I wore the click right off of it too.
Oh my god!
I wore the click off of this one. What I liked about this release, I don't use a thumb peg, and there's this nice little groove. It's just so there's one up here.
Oh no!
And then there's one here. So I just put my thumb on there and I keep it on it the whole time because my hinge releases are set very hot. Once I anchor, I don't even think about aiming yet. I draw back, look at my bubble, make sure I'm bubbled, and then once I hit the click, she's about to go off. No, it's not. It's not wabow. It's click, and then I don't move my hand until I start working through my shot. Once I start aiming, once I hear the click, I start aiming.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, so I had that TrueFire Seer. That was my backup release when I had the UltraView, and then it turned into my full-time release when the UltraView stopped clicking. And then before TAC, I had bought the Ibex hinge. It was a large. Didn't really want the large because I have long fingers but not thick fingers. But some guy was selling a large out west, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. And what really got my attention to this, when I was shooting my UltraView, I thought about rigging something here, like the button, like a rubber flap or something like that.
Oh, so you can leave it on your loop?
So I could leave it on my D loop. I love the idea. When I'm in the tree stand, I want this on my D loop. I hated having to, stuff happens quick when you're partying with deer, and I hated the thought of having to grab my release or reach in my pocket to grab it. It's nice when it's in your pocket because it stays warm.
Right.
But I wanted to be able to just have it on my bow ready to go. So that's what really turned me on to this Ibex hinge, because it just clicks onto your D loop and it actually stays on there really good. Like if you have a sensitive thumb button, it can fall off just as much as this can. Like I'm not going to trek through the woods. I'm not going to put a stalk on an animal with it on my D loop.
Right.
Nor would I with my thumb button. But in the tree stand, I'm for sure that it would stay on my D loop, which I love. I also really like the fact that the click was quiet on this. It's just a vibration. You don't actually hear it.
Oh, you more feel it in your hand?
You feel it in your hand, yes. So like even to the point where if I go like this, I can feel it, but I can't hear it. Another thing that was really cool. Nice about this, if you're trying to, and I'm sorry for the listeners that aren't watching, but
if they should be watching. Go to YouTube and watch this.
So it just clicked. If I want to let down, I don't have to stay in that click. I can click it back. So
yeah. So that
so will it click again now?
You can reset it while you have it in your hand. Yes, while you have it in your hand.
Say I draw back, click, and then I'm like, nope, something's bad. Pull it back in, let down, and it would still click.
Yeah, I wish you could do that with this.
That's
I tried. Cool. I tried a couple times. I'm like, maybe, no. Yeah, because you can definitely do that, which is pretty cool.
That's a cool feature though.
You can do that with the Stan Onyx clicker too. The click goes off, you can just reach up and hit the button again. Just want to take a quick break to talk to you about a couple of things that I've been using that I think might benefit you. One is this Numa Outdoors gear. This is in their Kaza OV pattern, which is great whitetail pattern when you're up in a tree in the fall and late season. They also have a Kaza pattern which has more green in it, which is good for spring through to the fall. Numa has given me a code to give to you of Caribou Media 20, which will save you 20% at checkout. Another product here that I've been using for years now is the Bulldog targets. This is a Canadian made target. They're made in Manitoba. They have a lifetime warranty. I've used that warranty twice now on a couple of my larger targets that are outside. It's very simple, very easy. These targets are 2-finger removal every single time, which is incredible. Field point only target. Bulldog's been gracious enough to give me a 20% discount code to give to you at checkout. Use code BD20-Caribou-Media. That'll save you 20% on these awesome targets. Now back to the show.
The hinge.
No, the thumb button.
Huh. They must have changed that. I remember my buddy Dallas went to a Joel Turner clinic in Pennsylvania, and that was right after Lancaster. And Bodie was using the click then.
Yeah.
And he has one shot that like his hold is like substantially longer than every other hold that he had done in that tournament. And he clicked, didn't like something, and he wasn't able to. I remember him saying that, but they must have changed that. And that's a great feature. Like if you're using a click to your advantage, it needs to work when you want it to work. And if it only works once, that's not so
Now you got me second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Hey, I hope they changed it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's like such a game changer to be able to reset your click.
Yeah. I've never really done it like in the shot, but it's nice when like people are jib-jabbing behind me. Like there's one lad at the range that's always ragging on me for like, he always calls them a back tension. And he'll do that mid-shot on me all the time.
Yeah, you can reset it.
Oh, okay. You have to
just gotta go back and hit the button again.
That's slick. Yeah. How do you like that release?
This is my favorite thumb button ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I like the weight. It's really heavy, which is I picked this up out of the box and I was like, oh yeah, super light. So yeah, I like that it's heavy. I love this little spot for your thumb.
Yep.
Or sorry, for your pinky. It just sits there on the top, which is neat. You can lock this on your string. The bottom hook goes like in and out, but it will stay on your string. It's very adjustable. It's got this locking peg that you can put in, and if you want to just play with it on your bow and not have it go off, you locks the hook, and you can go through and push the button all day long, and your bow won't shoot.
That's amazing.
So that's the same with this too. It's got the same thing. It just goes right into the hinge head, and you can just rock it back and forth.
That's a game changer. I was just talking to a guy at the range the other day that was saying he shoots a lot of like competitive pistol or whatever, like handgun. And he was like, do you do dry fire practice? And I was like, well, you can't really do that.
You can.
But I can, exactly. If I get one of those, I could.
You can with a stand. Yeah.
Have you shot a UV button, Josh?
No.
Ooh.
We're not going down that road. Don't put that thought in my head.
I feel like if you did, you wouldn't shoot anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you shot it before?
I have.
Do you have one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't afford one, but I would love to get one.
They're nice. They are nice.
But is it really that much of a problem? Like, do they really stick out that much farther that you have to? People are saying they're losing draw length.
So like a little bit, like a tad. It really isn't that big of a difference. Like unless you're really, really into the mechanics of shooting and you notice everything that like changes, like if your anchor is the same every single time, then it might bug you. I didn't feel a difference.
Yeah, I have to shorten my D-loop a little bit. Like when I went from the Ultra View and the True Fire to the Shadow or the Ibex, I lengthened my D-loop, like the difference of it. Like it's, I don't know. I did it. I played with my D-loop until I felt comfortable again.
I am curious to see how it feels compared to.
Well, it's the same. It's the exact same as your hinge. If your hinge neck feels much longer than your stand.
Oh no, I don't notice it at all.
There you go. So, and I don't know, Misha, what's your draw length?
29.5.
Yeah, and Josh, your draw length is
30.
Yeah, so we're all in the longer draw lengths. So we got that LDE, that long that long draw energy. So it doesn't.
Right. Oh, we sure do.
I keep hearing that on the web, and I'm like, oh, I got a little bit of that. But like if we had to shorten our draw length by a quarter inch or an eighth of an inch, it's not.
You won't really notice it.
No.
No, my buddy James has one, the UV button, and I've shot it. He has it in the large, so again, it was a little big for me.
Oh,
but
yeah, that'd be perfect.
I'm sure if he let you use it, you'd probably end up buying one.
That is something to say if you are looking at Stan. They do have a thing on their website where you can measure your hand, because they do have small, medium, large, extra large. So you really want to make sure you buy the one, or go to a store if they have a few that you can actually try. They're all good though.
That stand release, that stand hinge, does it have a safety on it or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I got my buddy Dallas onto the hinges last winter. So he's been shooting a Onyx clicker for a while.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, I like the fact that I could keep the same release shape." He ended up getting the stand hinge that has the safety.
Yes, the silver one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's blue. It looks just like his clicker.
Sorry.
Yeah. It looks just like his clicker. It's the same exact shape. It's nice. I found there was a little bit of a lack of adjustability on the click.
Okay.
Like from the click to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't want to start messing around with his release, but he was saying he was having a little bit of troubles with that. But mind you, like, he started shooting the hinge last winter, went to a couple indoor 3D shoots with him, and I was like, just shoot the hinge all day. Like, just see how it goes.
Yeah.
I find the hinge can be really beneficial in a tournament setting because of like the anticipation behind it.
Right.
Like if you're in a shoot down or something like that, you could really get nasty. Like that's the one thing I have a problem with the buttons is when it starts meaning a lot. I just have a hard time making the shot go off.
So are you pulling?
Because I'm not just rolling my hand. I do normally. Like when I was shooting my Noctuit and my UV buttons, I was just letting my hand, like wrapping my thumb around and letting my hand stretch out like a lot of people say to do, like that. Like I never moved my thumb there. I'm just putting my thumb on it and letting my hand do the thing.
Yeah.
But when I get into a pressured situation, it can take forever for it to go off.
Mm-hmm.
Where when I hit the click with the hinge and I just tell myself, just keep rolling, and it goes off. I could tell myself, keep pulling, but
so you physically rotate your hand to get it to go off.
When I shoot my hinge, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do the same. I've never really been I've tried the whole pull through thing. Everybody says just keep pulling. Some days it's been bang on. Some days I'm all over the map. I don't know if my elbow's going in the right spot, if it's going straight back, if it's going too far to one side or the other. I don't know. So I've been like a single digit manipulation button shooter where I just slowly just keep adding pressure until it goes off. I still get the surprise. But I don't know if maybe that's the difference when your groups tighten up with a hinge, because there's so little movement that has to happen before it goes off. And you'd think the same thing with a button, but maybe that, different pressure on your thumb from shot to shot could be enough to change your accuracy downrange. I don't know. I don't know the answer. just
it's hard. It's different for everyone. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Like I look at like Matthias Fullerton shooting Unreal at like 50 meters, and he's using a button. He's not punching. Like his shots are like money. And for a guy shot a 720 round last week with my button for the first time. My first round was amazing. Like my first 6 arrows. And then my second, third, fourth, fifth were not so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, you know what? It's the button. It's where the button is. So I switched it to the off-centered barrel, changed the release a little bit in my hand, felt different, didn't anticipate it as much.
Yeah.
Almost shot a 60. I think I shot a 59 that round. Like that's 5 10s and a 9. Like that's good for me.
Yeah.
But once I got used to where the button was, it just multiplied, and it didn't go well. So just today I put the inline button back on and I was playing with it and I'm like, oh, I love this. Well, I haven't shot a full round with it yet that way.
So do you prefer the Ibex to the Ultra View then? Or
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. When I pick up the Ultra View, it still feels amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It still feels great. The way
Yeah.
it sits in my hand, I actually put a little bit of like rubberized grip tape in here,
Okay.
and that feels great.
Yes. That's what I need.
There you go.
So this is actually, so I use the Shadow Creek side plates on both my bows, and it comes with this tape to put on the back of the riser. So I just cut it up and put it in here. Had to heat it up a bit to get it to actually stick, because I found the skateboard grip tape never actually stuck in the bottom of that release. Like it doesn't.
No.
Mm.
That's my one con to the UV is it's hella slippery.
Yeah. It's not as
Don't
slippery
get a
as
lot of
other
grip.
releases. It's not polished.
No.
So that's
but
good.
For me,
Yeah.
I don't know. I got dry hands.
Yeah.
Just from my
Okay,
line
so
of
you
work.
got the opposite of what I've got.
Yeah. So like I find that it will slip in my hand a little bit, like not a whole lot to notice, but if it's cold out, yeah, I got to put something on here for sure.
Yeah. So I do love the Ibex. Like I run my Ibex with the third finger and like 3 holes out. I find it helps me a lot make the shot go off. Because instead of my ring finger being back further, it's more right on the trigger, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
It's not like I have to reach back as far. Which is why I run my shadow button the same way.
I didn't even realize you could stretch it out that far. I thought it only swang forward or back.
So yeah, it's not out, but it's forwards. It's forwards by 3 holes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
It's forwards. Which is what I mean. Like it's just quicker on the trigger kind of deal, because I call my ring finger the trigger. It's a great release. It's like if this release fell out of the tree stand this year, I would not hesitate to shoot a deer with this one, because it will be in my pouch. That's for sure.
The feeling's gonna be the same, right?
It will be till a certain extent. The only issue is this is a large and this is a medium. I'm actually trying to trade this large Ibex for a medium Ibex. I would definitely benefit more off of a.
How long has
the medium
the Ibex been out for?
A year and a half, 2 years.
I think it's been 2, because it was at the first TAC I went to, which would have been 2024.
Yeah.
So I think it was new for 2024.
Yeah.
I think, and then the Shadow came out this
year. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that release until you pulled it out at TAC.
Yeah. Fire sale. I was ready to offload that thing.
Who wants it? I'm like, whoa, settle down.
Man, I was like doing everything I could to sell it that day
until
I met the owner.
Until you met Dale and he switched out the screws for you.
Yeah. Because that was awful. And that's one thing that scares me. Like if I get someone that wants to trade a medium for this, and I'm like, yeah, well, what are the screws in that thing? Because
swap them. Let me see that for a sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yep.
So Misha, what have you had? What was your starting? What did the store sell you when you bought your first bow?
Oh God. My first release, it was an index release. It was the Scott Little Goose.
Little Goose. A lot of people have that as their first.
Yeah. It was reliable. Again, it was the clamp one, like the one that you started out with.
The caliper? Yeah.
Yeah, the caliper, yeah.
I hate this thing.
It was really sensitive. I had it set really sensitive. I did punch myself in the face a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
Because I was still learning to shoot. And I would accidentally hit the trigger. Or I just the clamps wouldn't close all the way, so I started putting my finger behind the trigger so it wouldn't go off when I was drawing back.
Like pushing on it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
pushing the other way. I loved it. I kind of wish it never got rid of it because it would be nice as a backup for hunting. But when I started shooting target, I wanted to switch it up and I wanted to test other releases because everyone around me wasn't shooting an index, and I wanted to know why. A lot of people said it changes your anchor point, and you tend to not punch the trigger as much. I didn't have an issue because I grew up around firearms, so I did the same thing as you did, like slowly pulling the trigger.
Yep.
So I didn't really see that as an issue, but I ended up getting a B3 Ghost. One of the people who I shot with at Hamilton Archery Center had one, and I tested it out, and I liked it. And then when it came to adjusting the click and the timing for it, it was just became a pain. It was hard to adjust and get it right. And then I started not liking the way that my fingers were positioned on it. Sort of things like the more you shoot it, the more you realize you don't like it. So it was a shame that I had to buy it and then realize that I didn't like it. So then I got rid of that, and I wanted to try out a button. So then I got the Carter just because, and I shot that for a little bit. Yeah, shot that for a little bit.
You bought it just because.
Again, it was a lot of people around me were shooting it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I wanted to try a button, and Carter was highly preferred. And it did fit well in the hand. I couldn't get good groups with it.
Okay.
So it was either it was me probably not being used to a button and being impatient and not wanting to put in the practice to get better with it.
Did you notice a difference in any of your shooting when, or even like for me, for example, when I had this thing on, I didn't realize this until, I think I knew I was doing it, but I didn't really put it together until I got the button. I watched too many Cameron Haynes videos, because if you watch him, he flexes all of his fingers out before he comes down onto his trigger. So what do you think happened when I transitioned to this?
Did you let it go?
I sure did. Oh yeah. Bam. Right through the riser, took off down the field. Thank God I didn't shoot myself in the hand. Yeah, it wasn't the first shot, but it was like one of the first few. And I was like, whoa, okay, not doing that anymore. Just something I realized about my whole shot process, but they are slippery. You haven't done it yet?
I have yet to like lose a release like that and have it fly out of my hand. When I was using the index, I was scared to even let it go, even though it has a wrist wrap.
I think that's why they give you this, because it's like security, right? Like it's strapped to your body. As long as you have your finger behind the trigger, you're not going to shoot it. It's like, I can see why they, get people to start off this way.
If you own your own shop, would you do that?
No, probably not. It'll depend on their budget, because you go in to buy a card or anything, they're $400, $300, $400, right? Just like most of these things are. And
you can get a decent index for like $100.
Yeah. There's definitely ones out there. True Ball's got some and stuff, but it definitely, Learned a thing or two when I switched over.
Mm-hmm.
And how slippery, like you said, it's so glossy that it just kind of, it's very easy to, if you're not careful, or if your hands are wet or you're in the rain or whatever, you really got to tight. Yeah.
So this is what I've got. Most of the newer archers that I've got into archery, like a couple of my buddies. And so Cabela's sells these. They're the blackout handheld bow release.
Oh my
Kind of
god,
hard
yeah.
to see here.
Oh yeah.
But
cool.
Honestly, as a thumb button for a starter for $120, it's on sale right now. It's there's not much adjustment on it.
No.
There's also not much travel on it, which is nice. If I'm gonna look at a thumb button, I don't want much travel. I don't want it to be like one of these where to get it to go off, you're working it about like 3/8 of an inch before it actually opens.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of my buddies have these, and to be honest, they're not bad little releases for the money. If I was to own my own shop, I would have a shelf full of them. That's for sure. Like it's still not going to beat the price of one of these. You can buy a cheap wrist rocket for $30, $40,
or you just encourage them to keep the lanyard on the button, which we all take off.
I haven't had. You know what? Now that you say that, I've seen one person launch their release in all of the years that I've been shooting.
Yeah, well, no one was present for it but me. But yeah, no, it was definitely happened. I didn't have to tell anybody, but I just
didn't Dave shoot his release at the Moose Shoot last year.
Like let go of it?
Yeah, did you remember that?
I think so, yeah.
His release went further than his arrow. No, his arrow flew like up over the trees and was gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it happens.
I punched myself in the face a few times.
Yeah.
I did snap my D loop with my UV Hinge 2 in my backyard, and an arrow flew to my neighbor's yard. I have yet to go get it.
I've done some of those, man. I've done some of those, dude. I live I shouldn't even say this. I live in Barhaven, which is like suburbs, and like my backyard's kind of like a pie shape.
Yep.
And I was shooting into the back at a target when I first bought my 2 moons, and I draw back and like it just I'm messing around with the settings and I just bonk, and it wasn't like a full draw shot.
Yeah.
But I just heard it like kind of just go through the hedges, and I'm like, ooh. So it's right before dinner and like my parents' place, and I'm like, oh, like yeah. My mom's like, hey, come in for dinner, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll come in for dinner. I'm sitting there like just stressing, sweating at the table, and I just like scarf my food down, and I'm like, all right, I'll be back. I'm going for a little dirt bike rip. So I took my dirt bike around the neighborhood, and I went to like the road that's behind my house. It had gone through the hedges, over the road, into the bank on the other side.
Oh,
yeah, I could just see like AE Maxdell sticking out of the grass.
That's not mine.
I just no, I picked it up. I didn't want any evidence. But, like, thank God. Like it goes to show like I don't shoot in my backyard anymore. Not for that reason, but for other reasons. But like I had a whole setup for a bit. Like I had the archery net and everything. Like a modern day compound, archery net's just like slowing it down. It's not.
Yeah, really... you need a bulldog target. They'll stop everything.
Yeah. So
or the Sevr targets.
Sevr targets.
Yeah. With
the
easy pull foam, they're like a really dense foam. Like who was it? Was telling me? Was it Kevin? Kevin from the Forest City Archers. He was saying that he lives in an apartment and he's got a bulldog target in his apartment. He shoots right into it all the time because it won't go through, right?
It doesn't blow through those, eh?
It will if you completely annihilate the shit out of it and you get it to balloon out the back like mine is currently looking like. But then they have a lifetime warranty, so you just for $10 you order a replacement cover. Or sorry, it's free, but the shipping is like $10. and you literally put it down, staple it back on, and then squish everything back in and wrap it. It looks like a brand new target. Amazing.
I'm gonna have to get one of those. I shoot paper in here all the time, and just like if I have to like tune my bow or whatever, I'll shoot it in here. And I got this Reinhardt 18-1. Like, it's a stellar target, but like she's seen better days, and I'll get the odd pass through. And this, I got a calendar back here. This poor girl's taking a few to the.
You just can't shoot broadheads into the bulldog.
No, yes.
But you'll pull the arrows out with 2 fingers every single time.
That's nice. Even with an outsert?
Yep.
Nice.
It's like it holds up a little bit, but it's not like you're reefing on it.
Yeah.
It still comes out pretty good. So I got a 20% off code if you want to buy one. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know for sure.
Sorry, Misha, I think we cut you off with yours. You were talking about the B3 one that you had?
No, the just because.
Yes.
I had
right.
the B3 before that. I fell out of love with it. I just couldn't.
And then you went from the just because to the Ultra View, or what happened next?
Yeah. I also, like, I watched a lot of Crispy when I started learning to shoot, and obviously I got influenced by him and him shooting. That's why I got the Matthews.
Yep.
That's why I got the Hinge. I wouldn't change any of it.
No.
I love my Matthews. I love the Hinge. I got the Hinge, and I was skeptical about it at first. Didn't know if I was going to like it. Just I didn't want to go what I went through with the B3. So UltraView has the I forget what it's called. It's you only pay for the shipping, but it's like
right before you buy, it's like the 3D
the plastic
thing?
one, so you can see if you like the way that it'll feel in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that first.
Good idea.
And I did like it.
It's also a bottle opener, apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. That surprised me. I was like, well, no, it's not just garbage.
I should buy one. Just because.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No, but the only thing that stuck with it is obviously like you can't draw back your bow with it.
No, you can't shoot.
Snap.
I think it says 30 pounds.
Yeah.
That's the
So
most
you can use like like the drawstring, like the one that you have there.
Oh yeah, the shot trainer.
The shot trainer, yeah. To do it and see how that feels. I just used a piece of twine. That's all I had on me at the time, and I liked it. I liked the way it anchored.
Yep.
I found though my anchor changed throughout all my releases.
Okay.
Obviously the index for me was like all the way back here behind my ear, or like in line with my earlobe. And then the B3 was same spot, but like more behind my chin.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Carter was actually closer, almost in line with like with my corner of my lips.
Okay.
Did you have to change your draw lengths at all, or no?
No, that was just straight up where the anchor points were. I never really got into changing anchor points or anything like that.
That's impressive.
I don't have a bow press or a shop really. I mean, I know with the Matthews you just use mods.
Yeah.
But before, when I had the B3, I was shooting a bear species, so like didn't really have a lot of adjustability or anything like that I could do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just shooting it just to wherever the anchor was, which obviously didn't help me choosing which release, because I didn't really get the full feel of every release, and I probably wasn't shooting them all properly. But the UV, the practice one, the plastic one, it anchored perfectly. I liked the way it felt. And then I bought it and I got it and I started messing with it. The click, I didn't do a click at first. I had it set really cold, and then I slowly made it more and more hot until I think right now I got about 2.5 lines on the adjustment, which is like pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
and then the click is like right there. So like it'll go. It took me a lot of time, a lot of practice to get it to the point where now I'm comfortable with it. But I do like the adjustability with it. The only thing is the accessories that don't come with it cost a fortune.
That's where they get you.
Yeah. But I love it, man. I don't think I'll go to anything else just yet. I mean, I'll give other things a try, like the Evolution.
Right.
One, I'd like to give that one a try.
The button or the hinge? Or both?
Both.
Both, yeah.
I'll give both a try.
Did you find with the Ultra View that you can pull it back with the same amount of force with all your fingers as opposed to the first and
I
second?
haven't tried because I don't trust myself.
Oh man.
And I'm not sure if I trust the release.
You guys are missing out, man.
What?
No, I do.
Yeah.
What? Sorry,
Because,
what
like,
you
I
I got
back.
like
I use these two fingers to draw back.
you don't even put your third
really?
finger on.
Oh no,
I'll put it on,
do
but it's like loose, like it's just there. It's not like I'm pulling it.
No. Now I will say, I did do it quickly a couple times, and I did get it a little bit too far back, and it did prematurely go. But for the most part, if you're thinking about what you're doing, you don't. Yeah, that was one thing that attracted me to this when I was shooting it. Sure. You're shooting yours because I was like, this is amazing. Like it's actually not something where you have to rejig your hand after you pull it back.
Get a callus. Yeah. Like when I shot my 2 moons, I would get like a callus on my thumb. Like shoot a day at TAC, and I'd come home from TAC, and it's like it's like if I rode BMX for the entire weekend.
Yeah. And then I watched the video. This has been out for like 3 years at this point, but I think that there was a video that Crispy did with Kobe, the owner of UltraView, and one of their engineer, I can't remember his name, and they were down at Lancaster, and they just shot the qualifying round to go into the shootout, and none of them made it. So they were now at the store shooting, and they were talking about this when it was brand new, and he said it's designed specifically for you pulling back with the hinge point is based off of these 2 fingers as opposed to more weight with your index. Because they were saying people were like pulling this stuff back like this when they really didn't have to, when you don't have to with this at all. So
well, that's good to know.
Give it a go.
Yeah, give it a go for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. But yeah, accessories are all extra. But yeah, I was pretty blown away by it.
I do have the 2-finger hunting bracket for this.
Yeah.
So it's literally just that. That's all it is. Like this is gone. It's just this. And I tried it. And I shot it for a little bit. And I shot pretty good with it. I don't really know. Oh, then I went to the 4-finger.
Okay.
How'd you like that?
Oh, it's sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Well, the 2-finger was it was hard to get it to go. But I feel like there's no way I was going to punch it. There's absolutely zero chance that I'll punch it with 2 fingers. It's almost impossible. So I feel like I might actually give it a try again because I'm starting to punch this thing. Happened at the move shoot.
Did it?
I started punching it and it was going high left. Sort of just target panic and just started flicking it. Yeah.
I know a couple guys that like command shoot hinges. Like they don't try to, but like Matt Albert is like a freaking stellar shot. He won Porcupine Hollow last year, and he'll shoot a hinge, and like if it's where he wants it for just the right amount of time, he'll just work it. I can't do that, but it's like if you can. If it goes where it's gonna go, like
that's the problem. It don't go where it's supposed to go.
Exactly.
It goes somewhere else.
Over there, right there.
Yeah.
So if you had If money was no option and you could pick anything on the market right now, would you change to something else?
I'd probably test a button out, the UV
Yeah.
button. Either that, or I'd get the evolutions just to test them out, see how they are.
Mhm.
Cool.
But I don't know. Nothing else really tickles my fancy, to be honest. The one thing I also didn't like about the Carter was the closed index finger.
Oh yeah, which a lot of people love. They swear by it.
I don't.
They don't like shooting anything unless it's a closed finger, which I think is just like a security thing. But
yeah, it's just
doesn't bother me.
I don't know what it is. I just didn't like it. The enclosed finger wasn't really for me. But now it's hard for me to go to something else now because the Ultra View just fits my hand so well. It's hard for me to try something else.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Shadow fits very similar to the Ultra View. Not lengthwise, but comfort-wise. Like this is a medium UV. This is a medium Shadow. The Ibex is the same body style as this, and it fits very similar to the Ultra View in comfort.
Josh, your Shadow is a medium or is it a large?
Only comes in a medium.
Only comes medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it when I held it at the cottage. I liked the way it felt. I used it with the shot trainer, and I thought it worked pretty well for me.
Yeah, the way they smoothed it out here, it almost feels like it's like perfect every time. You know what I mean? Like your finger placement is always bang on. Some people don't like the curve in the neck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel you have to you hold it more like this, or do you still hold it like that? What do you do?
So
it looks interesting. Like you think that it wouldn't work.
I don't feel the difference because I've always shot a hinge, and it's made to reenact that. Like right when I draw my hinge back, I'm tilted forwards.
Right.
Right. So it's made to follow that body.
Yes. So you can simultaneously shoot one or go between one or the other. Yeah.
Like I would like to see this be a little bit straighter, because if you were to think about it, when I draw this back before I shoot, it's not here. It's here. Right? So it's a little bit more angled by about 1/8 of an inch, but they'd have to make them different for everyone, because there's a guy out there probably drawing this back, and he gets his release to go off when it's all the way out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I would love to see out of releases is every single company make them orange.
So you can find them when you drop them.
I have dropped, man, this release right here last year or 2 years ago, I was heading out in the woods, and I had it in my vinyl harness just on the side. Fell out, sit down, like I crawled into this spot. It was so leafy. I'm just like taking my time getting in there, get to my sit, no release. Mind you, if I'm using a handheld release, I've got about 3 of them in my pockets, just kind of scattered across, because it's gonna happen. The first time I ever shot a deer, I dropped my release. Like
the only problem with
I grabbed my other release.
The only problem with the orange is that no one would buy them. You know why?
Oh.
Because we're so obsessed with color matching and make everything look pretty that I don't think anybody would want one except for yourself.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's other people out there that would want one, but I'm just saying.
When you said the whole
orange, I'm sure that'll work.
You could do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna look like yeah, powder coated maybe. Maybe I'll pull it apart in the once I shoot a deer and I have nothing to do until the new year when indoor season starts out. Maybe I'll get them powder coated or something. But like you were saying, if money wasn't an option and I could get whatever, it would be to have these 2 releases, powder coated orange or yellow, because Chris B, you know.
Well, I'm sure Dale's going to listen to this.
Well,
so
he's
Dale,
got his
get on it, would you?
I mean, Dale would have the answer though. Dale would have the answer. He'd be like, "All right, Julian. spend $350 US instead of 300 and get one custom painted because they offer
They
custom
do come in
painting.
custom. Yeah,
They
yeah,
do.
you can just do that.
So there you go. Dale's got my answer. I just don't want to pay $350.
It already comes in orange. What are you talking about?
That's like $500 Canadian.
There's like custom colors all over the place there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like when I was talking to Travis Sloan from South Africa. Remember that video we watched, Misha, the guy that shot all those broadheads?
Oh yeah.
He had one of these, the Stan Onyx clicker, and he said he was hunting on a mountain and he dropped it. And the environment he was in was all dark green and dark black earth. And he never found it. He's like, fuck sakes. It was brand new. I couldn't find it. So he named that mountain Stan Mountain because it's forever has his Stan release on it somewhere out there. It's like,
the day I lost this thing on my way back to the kayak, I was like, I don't know, I might have dropped it because I kayak into this spot. I was like, maybe I was paddling in and I dropped it in the water. I had my headlamp on, and I swear there was like a halo glowing around this thing on the trail.
It wanted to be found.
I had texted my buddies, like I remember like Keegan, you met Keegan, you guys met Keegan. Yep. Keegan was like, I'll come down there and I'll help you find it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe we're going for a swim. Like it might be in the water. I don't know.
Like, bring goggles and a flashlight. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I lost mine last year.
Oh.
Same thing. I was at my dad's property up north, and he's a cabin. Had all my gear on the guest bed. My Hinge was in the pocket of my bino pack, and grab everything in the morning. It's dark, and I don't want to wake him. I'm trying to be quiet and get all my gear on. I head out to the stand, like 4:30 in the morning. Walk an hour, get to my stand, and I get up there and I'm set my bow up, I hang my bag up, and I'm like, okay, I got everything ready. Sun comes up. I'm looking around. I'm like, where's my release? So I start freaking out because I'm like, fuck, did I just lose my release somewhere in the bush here? It's like, okay, well, screw it. I can't shoot anything, so I might as well just go. And I spent 3 hours trying to find my release that was still on the guest bed.
Oh, no.
It had fallen out of my pouch. I got back to the cabin, man. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck, I just lost $400 release. Like, fuck, now I got to get another one.
Yeah.
I walk in the guest room, it's sitting right there. I'm like, oh. I was relieved, but I was pissed.
Wow.
I just wasted so much time.
I would, like, if someone's going to switch to a handheld, it's more money. But like this was a nice alternative because it fit the same, it shot the same as my UV Hinge, and it was my backup. Like you don't want to be jumping from release to release and stuff. Like I wouldn't want to be using this guy and then use this guy because it's completely different,
right,
on length and stuff. But mind you, if all I had was my Ultra View and if all I had was these two releases, I would not go out without both of them ever. Even if it's an hour away from my house. Like, no way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always have a backup.
Yeah.
But
always.
That's only because I've become a collector.
Because we have poor financial decisions, Josh.
That's right.
Yeah.
You and I.
I swear, like my girlfriend, she'll be like, you bought another release? It does the same thing. Like, why do you need 4? And I'm like, well, yeah, but this one's different. Like, this one's different. I swear.
This one's different.
Now you can say,
so many pairs of shoes.
But this one's orange.
Like Keegan, a couple weeks ago when I ordered this guy off Archery Talk, Keegan's been like gung ho for a button. Like he wants a button so bad. He shoots a 2 moons, 2 smooth. Sorry, the knock to it, or the knock on 2 smooth, and that's pretty much all he's ever shot. He shot a button for a bit, and he shot my silverback for a bit. That's what I really started like training him on when he first bought a bow. Right. And then he got the 2 moons, loves it, and he's been gung ho to get a button. And when I bought this one, I was like, "You gonna buy one? You gonna buy one?" He's like, "No, I'll wait about a month, and you'll be selling that one."
He's got you pegged.
He does. He does.
Or he'll implant an idea in your brain. Hey, you know what you should buy? You should buy this one. And then he'll just walk away. Just let it fester a little bit.
And he's got a whole podcast to listen to give me a referral on
There you go.
what he wants me to use.
There you go, Keegan. You already know that he wants an orange ibex. That's funny. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing. It's they hit it at the park, so I don't know how they're going to change it if they are making a third one, but
I'm telling you right now,
I don't care because I shoot great with it. I'm surprised right out of the gate. I've only had it a few days, and I'm already surprised at my shots. So
I'm waiting for them to make a button too.
If they come out with a hinge with a rubber flap here that fits the same as this, Keegan would be getting these.
Julian's gonna spend some money. Yeah. If the three of us walk into an archery shop, Misha's gonna have to hold all of our wallets because we're gonna be irresponsible.
Yes.
No, because then I'm gonna walk out there with every release that I've ever wanted.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying Misha a freaking release.
That's right.
So, Josh, which release are you thinking of taking out the woods with you?
That's a good question.
Out of all those releases that you've got that you've tested so far this year, which one do you
Trail
think?
Chrysler conversation.
Yeah. Which one's going to be up in the trees with you?
It's not here yet.
Ooh. Secret?
No, I'll tell you. You'll think I'm crazy,
okay.
but I'll tell you. I'm always going to bring this with me.
Okay.
Because this is my favorite button. So this will be probably my backup unless I end up trying to use it once this year. I couldn't resist. I ordered this in stainless. So I'm getting a heavier one.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Because it's so good. It's so good. Why not have another one, right? Like, you got to have a backup.
Yeah. I got a buddy that has a stainless large, and I was going to tell you right after this, I was going to be like, hey, drop him a line if you want to buy it off him, because he doesn't use it at all anymore.
Well, I actually got it on sale, which was a surprise. Okay. So
what? Where?
From a Canadian store.
Ooh.
I don't even remember the name of it. I think it's in Kenora. Hold on.
Hey, getting one of those on sale is good.
Oh yeah, dude, it was amazing. I was like, no, don't. You already have one. Stop it. I was like, I swear I had like two voices in my head.
That's 3 releases in a month that you bought?
No, not in a month. I had the.
Yeah.
Not in a month.
In a month.
Oh, it was like 32 days.
While we're on the topic, I am going to be giving away the stand links. So you have to watch the latest YouTube video I just posted about the stand links and the UltraView Hinge 2.
Misha's clicking it right now there. Oh no, he's driving his Pepsi.
It's a bubbly.
It's not bubbly. It's not a direct, like, it's not fair to say it's a direct comparison because they are so different, but I just talk about both of them. And obviously I'm going to be siding with I love how the UltraView feels. So why have this sit here being unused? I feel like it would be better to have somebody have it. So
comparison wise though, like there are 2 completely different Hinge releases.
Completely different. Yeah.
But you have to think the amount of stuff that you get with the stand.
Yeah.
Compared to the UltraView. Like
for the price difference.
If you're looking for a Hinge and you don't have UltraView money.
No, I say that in the video.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely something to think about. If you are looking to jump into a Hinge, This is definitely, and I don't know if they did that on purpose. They took out they just kept it simple, to keep it affordable, but
and give you every accessory that you could possibly want with it. Yeah.
But they do that with all the stands. Like I've got here, there's the fourth finger and different barrels and stuff for the Onyx clicker too. Like they do it with all of their stuff. You just have to know that like they give you this huge hole, I guess, to give you the ability to get a good hold in it when you're pulling it back. Because yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just there's just different. That's all. Still feels super comfortable. You know, it's a great release. I just think that with all this stuff I have here, I'm not going to use it. So, or not at least to the degree that I'll use the other ones. But you have to watch the video and do what I say at the end in order to be interested to win.
I'll do it. I want some.
No. It's somewhere in the middle. You're not supposed to say it's at the end.
Okay, it's somewhere in the video. I'm not going to tell you where.
I'll do it. I want some dry fire practice. I like that
straight
little big idea.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll cut that
out. One release that I've kind of been looking at lately, it kind of looks like an UltraView Hinge, but it's not. It's a Canadian company. I don't know if you guys have seen his videos pop up on
the
on
Broken
Instagram.
Arrow company.
Yeah, Broken Arrow company. So he's got a Hinge adjustable click and fire. It's not out yet. He's been talking about selling one for a while now, or it's in production. Young lad from Ontario, Canada.
No way.
And yeah, he's I kind of talked with him back and forth about them. Yeah, that's it right there, Mish. Yep.
Nice.
So from the look of it, it looks like it would be comfy.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
yep.
They look very similar. He definitely took some design cues from UltraView there.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, man, like
hopefully not
so many releases look like
there is
other releases nowadays.
Yep.
It's like
it looks comfy. Looks comfy in the hand. It's got the adjustment on the click and the fire. And then before we got on this, I watched one of his videos and he was saying that he was going to be starting to work on a thumb button too, which is huge. Out of Canada too. So, and I think, Mish, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was going to be selling those for around $150 US, which is way better than
a
lot of other releases.
150 US, and I think he's doing it out of aluminum.
Yes.
Something like that. He did the 3D printed prototypes.
Yep.
Obviously, if they were 3D printed, they're $150. He wouldn't sell a single one.
No.
But it does look pretty nice. Obviously, I haven't shot. No one has shot it yet to actually give any feedback.
Yep.
If he gave some out for people to try.
Is it in production now, or is it?
No, I think it kind of is, but
he's got prototypes. I think he's sending out to a few people. I mean, the dude's got 14K followers right now, so I'm sure he has some people he could probably send it to.
Good for him. That store I was talking about is called Lake of the Woods Sports Headquarters.
Oh yeah, they got some good deals on a bunch of stuff. Them people.
Yeah. So. The Hinge 2 is normally, so the aluminum is normally $355. It's on sale for $319, and the stainless is $419 on sale for $377. So it's a bit of a break there.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, with everything going on, I don't think that they could do more than that for a sale, but
no,
still saving some cash.
Yeah,
you can put towards a thumb peg.
Right. Never spent so much money on a small piece of metal in my life.
my God.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's once. It's fine.
I want to
Oh,
Jimmy
good.
rig the button thumb peg on this thing.
Well, it'll fit. You can order one.
Oh yeah, their UltraView button peg will fit on there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I do like the design of like the Neuralink on their thumb. Looks a lot different than anything else that's out there. It looks
which
probably one of
one?
the UV button.
The button.
Yeah, there's two different styles.
It's like, is it
not the funky peg? Oh, do you like the funky peg one?
No, hold on. Let me look at it again.
One.
I think there's quite a few styles now, isn't there?
I think they're 3D printing a bunch.
The factory one that comes on the UltraView buttons is by far the comfiest thumb peg I've ever used. The way that it kind of it has that, like, it's not a corkscrew, but it
does have a little bit of a spin to it. Yeah.
Yes.
It does have some good grip to it though too.
It digs into the thumb. Even my sweaty thumbs and palms will grab that thing.
Yeah, I'd love to try one.
Yeah.
I'd love to try one, but I still think even if I owned one, I can't see myself drifting away from this thing now. Maybe it's because it's new and it's exciting, but I can't. I'm shooting amazing, and it's only I've only had it a few days. It's wild.
Don't lie.
Maybe that's what we should be. That should be the title for this.
I've said it for the last like 3 years, man. Like,
put that on a t-shirt.
The new thing I've been saying to the lads at the range that call hinges back tensions is I go, hey, when my door at home squeaks, I don't put WD-40 on the back tensions. I put it on the hinges. Like,
that's good.
And you know what? I'm gonna get a text message, like, whatever. Like, I don't know when this is dropping. In a couple weeks from now, I'm gonna get a phone call and a text message from like 3 guys. I know it.
Yeah, I'm releasing the one we did at the cottage on tomorrow, and then we talk about broadheads and stuff and the new bows we have, and then this will be on the 30th.
Nice.
I have yet to try the Beast broadheads out. I ordered the 2-pack with a practice head, but I did not get the practice head yet.
Didn't come in.
So I ordered from Canadian Saddle Hunter because he was the only one that had the 100 grain aluminums in stock.
Yeah.
And he has the 2-blade with 1 practice head as an option, but he didn't have any practice heads in.
It's in the package though.
I don't know, man.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. So he called me. He said he'll send it when he gets some in, and I'm like, okay, as long as it's before season, I don't care.
Well, if he doesn't, let me know. I might have a couple laying around. Now with the titanium ones, they're giving you 3.
Yeah.
I think on the website you can actually pick if you want the practice head or not.
Yeah, I think he just didn't have any that had that.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
As long as I get it, I'm fine. Because I don't want to shoot those into my foam. So
no, they're great. Like every time I've shot those things, there's no issue pulling them out of a target, pulling them backwards out of a target. Like the blades will flex up, and all you do is just push. You just tap it on the side of your target, and they'll click back down into place. Like no issue whatsoever. Other ones, not so much. They only like to go forward, not backwards.
Yeah. I remember some broadheads I was shooting. I was like hoping for a pass through so I could just unscrew the broadhead and then pull my arrow back out.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about cutting your hand on the inside.
Man, I've seen a picture last year. Guy was shooting iron wills in a target, and like he put his hand on the target to pull the arrow out.
Oh,
real bad.
Yeah, that'll do it. What broadheads are you using this year?
Me?
Yeah.
I am. So I've had 6. So I had 6 Sevr titanium hybrid 1.5s.
Yep.
I bought those when I was going out west last year, and then one of my buddies, Dane, was going out west this year with Dallas, and he ordered Sevr 1.5s from Sevr, and they messed up and sent him 2.0 hybrids instead.
Oh, perfect.
Well, yes, it's perfect for me. So he bought 5
You didn't
of
want
them.
them?
Well, he wanted 1.5s for elk, which
Oh, okay.
understandable. Like you want a little bit less resistance, maybe with a big animal like that.
I don't know. I'd still shoot those at an elk. They're
So
gnarly.
I caught wind of it. My buddy Dallas called me and he was like, "Oh man, Dane got the wrong broadheads," and I was like, "Oh man." So I called Dane up and I was like, "Hey, you want to trade?" So I traded him 3 1.5s for 3 2.0s because for whitetail or black bear, I'd love to just rip a 2.0 through them. I'm actually
With the
should
bleeders?
be going. I should be going on a black bear hunt on Friday, and I'll be using the 2.0s.
I'm trying to get it Friday as well. Thursday or Friday. I have some stuff I have to finish up here, but yeah, that's the plan. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully get some success with them. I'd like to see what they do and see how this guy does. I'll probably be using this shadow for, especially if I'm shooting a black bear. Like I'll be going with my buddy that runs dogs. Even though I said I wouldn't, I am. I was at a wedding on the weekend and his wife came up to me and she was like, "It'd be cool if you shot a black bear with your bow, Jacob." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll see." And then he came up to me and he was like, "What are you doing Friday?" I'm like,
coming with
"Guess
you."
I'm going for a black bear hunt." which I almost want to talk to Carl Jones because at Porcupine Hollow, he's the owner of the Porcupine Hollow shoot.
Right.
And they have a Black Panther on a pendulum that's like straight up.
Yep.
And I was going to call him and be like, "Hey, can I come and just like practice shooting that panther from like right above me?" Because I've heard people, I've never had the issue, but people say with hinges sometimes when you get way out of your anchor, it's hard to make it go off because you're not pulling like this now, you're pulling like that kind of deal, right?
Right.
So I was like, "Oh, perfect. I got the shadow. I can just slowly work through my shot that way." But I haven't reached out to Carl yet. He's probably busy doing some moose hunt stuff or whatever. So
yeah, I'm sure he's a pretty cool guy. I'm sure he'd let you do that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I have anything else anybody wants to say that we didn't cover yet?
Orange releases.
They're already
The Hinge
available.
don't lie.
The Hinge don't lie. That will be the title for this. I'm gonna throw that on there right when we finish this. Hinge don't lie. And don't be afraid of accessories. Give them to your people when they buy your releases. Do you know where the box idea came from? Did you ever hear why they give you such a cool display box?
I heard it in your video, but I'll let you explain it.
Because that's why
you watched it already? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So Kobe used to go out with his grandmother. I think it was a muffin store. It was probably a cupcake store or something. And they would give you your muffin or your cupcake or whatever in this fancy box. So that display always stuck with him. So when he started designing products, he wanted to do the same.
That's why all the accessories are so expensive. He's got to make money off the boxes.
That's right. Probably right. Yeah. Awesome.
No, they're worth it though. The accessories
they're worth it. They feel so good. Like those releases are just made for the hand.
Yeah, you can't. When you buy something, you're like, yeah, this is just really overly expensive and not good. You don't really feel that way when you play with one of these things. You're like, okay, I can see now what these things like. This is amazing. Yeah.
The only thing that'd be nice, like Vortex Optics has lifetime warranty, transferable. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like unconditional lifetime warranty. Like if I'm paying, someone paid $320 for this or $350 for this once upon a time.
Somebody did, yeah.
And then I paid whatever, $270 for it.
Why does it matter who owns it now?
You know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then
I
bring
agree.
it back orange.
And make it
And make it orange.
Julian wants a custom one in orange. Colby, if you're
Yeah.
listening. How did your shoot go?
Oh man, it was unreal. It was the best turnout we've ever had. We had 72 shooters come out.
Nice.
No complaints.
Nice.
Like I stress about them. And leading up to this tournament, like that was the best layout we've done for targets. Long shots, short shots, long shots, short shots. Like it was, I always hate going to a 3D shoot where I shoot one target at 34 and then the next target's at 34.7. And I'm like, okay, well,
Just
give
do
it
this.
2 clicks. You know,
Right.
like it's
Yeah.
I like it when like even when I
Change
do
it
the
up.
league night with the boys, like it's nice when you shoot one target and then the next one you gotta roll the sight down, you know. And it was a good layout. We had a bunch of people come out. We had a bunch of door prizes this year. It was unreal. Like the best way I could have ever ended the crazy, amazing year that I've had this year. Like from the club to the shoots that I went to the people that I met, you guys at TAC,
Yeah,
John
that's awesome.
Dudley, Chris B, like Ryan, even, you know, like guy flies planes for a living. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's shooting elk or trying to shoot an elk right now.
Oh, no way. Where at?
He's in Alberta, or I think he might be on
Nice.
his way home.
He got flown out today.
Oh yeah, he's on his way home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, like it's been a crazy, amazing year. Like I can't thank anyone more. Like all the people that have been around me, like supporting me through it all. Like even Carl Jones, Jamie Graham. Like Jamie Graham at the range, he came up to me a couple of years ago. Like I met him a few years ago, and he came up to me this year and he was like, "Hey, like I want to rebuild some of the targets at the range." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like we'll toss you some cash and take a few home." So I dropped off like 2 or 3 targets at a time, or he'd come pick them up. We'd meet up at the range and I'd give him a couple of targets that were shot out. He'd rebuild the cores with like flex foam at 15. It's some good stuff if you guys ever have like 3D targets that are shot up.
Okay.
And then I made like a brand that has the ASA scoring ring, the 10 ring, the upper, lower, and the IBO ring. So we'd burn that in. He'd match the paint, and like some of those targets are like the nicest targets we have at the range now. Like they're unreal. Like
That's wicked.
It's been an amazing year for the club, for myself, for all the boys in Ottawa. Like it's crazy how like I'm seeing the success in kind of trying to bring this club back up. Like we've had like 40 some guys show up for league night every Thursday. Like after work, you're dead tired. We got to line up of cars all the way to the rugby fields in Ottawa for a 3D 12 target league night. You know, like it's been unreal.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And it didn't rain once all year on a Thursday until the final shoot down, which is in the back field with no tree coverage. It was a monsoon that night.
There you go.
But everyone still came out and we shot, and it was unreal. It's been a good year.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, the full draw Caribou Cup went off really well too. We did it. Felt really good helping raise money for various clubs. So we're going to keep that thing going, and
you guys killed it.
It's gonna be wicked.
The Ontario community of archers is just blown up in the last couple of years, and with hopefully the nationals coming to Canada, to Ontario this next year. I want to see some Western boys come out. Like we kind of plugged a couple. Like I sent it to a couple Western podcast people and stuff like that, and I was like, hey, like East versus West, let's do it.
Yeah,
like we're ready.
Yeah, Archers of Muskoka. That's where it's going to be, right? It's supposed to be.
I hope so.
Yeah, and we're all going to go.
Yeah,
wild.
Will be lots of competition there.
Yep.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I don't know how many people can that place hold, like parking wise. You know, I've never been.
It's gonna hold a lot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how much did the SCC get?
Yeah, they got like, I think it was like around 176 or something like that this year.
Yeah. So
176 there, and like Carl had 209
210.
this year.
I think he's 210 or something. Yeah.
Crazy.
So even if you get half of those numbers from Ontario, then you have everybody else, Alberta, BC, wherever coming out.
Nova
Got people from
Scotia,
Quebec or
some of those Far East guys that come down to Porcupine, they can shoot. Like, they're freaking good, man. Like,
well, we got a place to stay, so that's good.
Awesome. Nice.
It's gonna be good.
Cool.
Can't promise too many people a bed, but yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming on. I appreciate it. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Misha, you want to start it off?
Yeah, sure. You guys can follow me at Stray Sons Archery on Instagram and YouTube.
I'm just on Instagram right now, but Julian Simard 56 on Instagram, and I got a little page called Bow Builds, kind of just outlining people's bow setups and stuff like that. I've been kind of slacking on it lately. We got some pretty heavy hitters coming in soon. Chris Perkins, I got his bow build when he was at Porcupine, and when I was at the Southern Canadian, there was two fine ladies sitting in the kind of on lawn chairs waiting for their shoot down, and they had beautiful bows, like beautiful bows. One of them was shooting a Matthews title, and the other one was shooting a prime form, but it was like a purple metallic color. Beautiful.
Like that had like a fleck in, like a
it was like a bass boat kind of. And I walked up to them and I was like, "Hey, do you ladies mind doing a bow build?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." And right before I interviewed the first lady, I'm like, "Do you have any like accomplishments you want me to like mention?" And she's like, "Well, I did," casually. She's like, I did win like, I don't know if it was like, I think it's like senior women's at Vegas."
What? Woo,
and I'm like,
damn.
"And you're just sitting in the the crowd right here? You're not like here's a Sharpie, like go sign some shirts or something."
Yeah, right.
And then I interviewed the next lady and I'm like, "Do you have any hidden gems like your friend?" And she's like, "Well, I've won IBO Worlds a bunch of times." And I'm like, what?
Amazing.
Like, yeah, it was wicked. But hopefully I get some of those videos coming out. It's been a crazy year with all the shoots and stuff. So I'll be getting some out soon there, maybe when I'm in the tree stand.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, when you're bored and
when you're
gotta edit some stuff,
not seeing any deer, thinking about
trying to not
Kansas or something.
Yeah.
Trying to not talk yourself out of leaving early. Yeah.
Awesome.
We've all been there. All right. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Just stay on here for a minute, and we'll end this to talk to you soon.